All right, Michigan Hoops fans, what a night in East Lansing last night. Number 3, Michigan pulled off a huge road win, topping number 7, Michigan State, 83-71 inside the Breslin Center last night. I did pick Michigan to win this game. I know some State fans were not very happy about that in the comment section. It's fine, I get it. One team has to win, one team has to lose. And last night, Michigan was the winner. And so for the first time since 2018, the Wolverines walked out of Spartan territory with a victory, and that snapped a 4-game skid in the storied rivalry. And so I thought last night Michigan came out sharp and confident. They jumped out to an early lead and built as much as an 18-point advantage in the first half. I thought the first half was basically all Michigan. As a unit, they played very disciplined offense and team defense, hitting open shots and limiting pretty easy opportunities for Michigan State. Yaxel Lendeborg was a standout, and he finished the game with 26 points and 12 rebounds. And Morez Johnson and some others made timely contributions, giving the Wolverines depth and balance throughout pretty much the entire game. State did fight back a little bit in the second half, I will say. I mean, the first half was all Michigan, and then State closed the gap a little bit behind Jeremy Fears' career night. I mean, he had a career night. 31 points and some hot stretches that briefly swung the momentum, but Michigan ultimately responded with composure. They made a crucial run and closed the game on a strong note. And so I think what this means for Michigan is this was more than just a rivalry win. It was a statement victory because they not only beat a ranked in-state rival on the road, they did it while asserting themselves as the clear top national contender. A win of this magnitude, especially in hostile territory in East Lansing, that doesn't happen by accident. I mean, the crowd was rowdy. I mean, obviously you saw some of the videos of Dusty May going in early and the fans carrying on. Dan Campbell showed up, Michigan State fan. I did not know that he was a Michigan. I didn't know he was either or. I mean, it makes sense, but either way, Michigan now sits alone atop the Big Ten standings with a 20 win and 1 loss record and a 10-1 conference mark. And now Michigan State will get a chance to play them again, but I don't think it's going to matter. And I'm going to get into that in a second, but this Wolverines team has offensive balance. They've got length. They've got clutch firepower. That's exactly what you want to see in March. I don't think they're just a good team anymore. I think they're a legitimate title contender in every sense of the phrase. And I think fans and analysts alike can now start penciling Michigan into the top tier of the college basketball landscape. They have talent, experience, and the coaching to make a deep NCAA tournament run. And they just proved that they can win the tough, gritty road games that decide championships. Now, this doesn't mean that Michigan State is a bad team. They battled. They showed grit. They gave Michigan fits, particularly in that second half surge. But I think that when a team wants to be considered elite, you need to close out games like this, especially at home. I mean, they had all the advantages to win this, and they just didn't get it done. And I think that's where questions start to get raised about the Spartans, because they were ranked number 7 heading into this game. But Michigan exposed flaws, right? Turnovers at critical times, inconsistent shooting. And they let a game slip when they really should have won it, considering home court and rank. And so while Michigan State can still light it up, I mean, they're still good, they don't always have the consistency or depth to overcome adversity. And you got to have that if you're going to win a title. And so make no mistake, I want to be clear about this. Michigan State is very talented. But last night's game showed that they might be overranked relative to their true playoff readiness. I think a team that wants to be feared in a little over a month needs to control the tempo. They need to avoid costly mistakes in crunch time, close out statement games like this. And last night, I mean, they couldn't do that. And so what's next? Michigan is now going to turn its focus back home against Penn State with the goal of keeping the Big Ten lead and building momentum for postseason play. And I don't see any reason why that doesn't happen for the next game. And Michigan State is going to head to Minnesota, and they're going to look to regroup and get back on track after a tough loss that exposed some problems. And so the bigger picture to me at this point is this. Michigan has arrived. They're not just Big Ten contenders anymore. They're national championship contenders, full stop. After what I saw after the Nebraska game and after what I saw last night, that couldn't be any more clear to me. Michigan State, they have a great program. They have history, tradition, but right now they're not quite ready for the pressure-packed environments of March basketball. I think they might be ranked high, but they have to prove they can handle adversity consistently, and they just have not done that. And so for the folks tuning in tonight, sit back, soak it in, and watch Michigan build something special this season, because after last night's performance, this team demands respect on the national stage. Keep it locked. You're listening to Midnight Sports Detroit.